Welcome to Monopoly Empire. As you can see, we've already had a game in progress here. And in this particular setup, we've got 4 players, and thus there's 4 tokens. The tokens are really neat. This is an Angry Birds token here, and there's other very, very similar tokens. Here's a Coke bottle token here. The way that this game works is different than traditional Monopoly. You notice we have these structured called towers here. The purpose of the game is to be the very first one to fill up all the property tokens into the top of the tower. Whoever does that wins. You buy the tokens as you go along the board. So for example, this token here is Xbox, and the player here had prior purchased this tile, and we put it right up in there. Here's the significance of the towers. The highest number here is 500. This means that every time this player goes around go, they will get 500. And technically that's 500K or 500,000. And so otherwise the play is sort of similar to the regular Monopoly. There's what's called the chance card, of course. And then there's this M card here, the Monopoly card. Fix that. And what's interesting is that some of these cards have things that you do with the tower. So for example, my M card says stock market crash. Take the topmost billboard from all players' towers and return them to the board. So that'll actually take things away from their towers. We start off with a certain amount of money. This game only uses 500, 50s, and 100. So the money is quite a bit simpler than the normal Monopoly game. Each player rolls the dice as usual. And what happens in this particular case, the player had rolled a 3, 1, 2, 3. They landed on my Coca-Cola. And you can see this is my tower. I own Coca-Cola. And what they do, they have to pay me the value of this tower. And mine is 600,000. All right, player, cough up 600K. Well, it turns out this player doesn't have 600K. So in this game, what happens, they have to give me their topmost token. And so now you can see I'm just 1 away from winning this whole game. Every time I pass go, I'm going to get this amount, which is 800K, $800,000. There's another little twist on the game. If you come down here, we have these 4 office tokens. And I could buy these on my turn for 500K or $500,000. And if I have the money, you can see I could put that right in there and win the game for $500,000. And so as you go along the board, you get the little tokens. And as you buy them, you put them into the tower like this. If this player gets an eBay, you can see that one fills up more of the tower. And as you go along to the more expensive properties, here's Nestle, Samsung, and Coca-Cola, they're larger. And so as you can see, they fill up more of the tower, which makes sense because they're more expensive to buy. So the game is a little bit similar to the original Monopoly, but it's got some very, very interesting twists. And again, the whole objective is to fill up your tower to the very tippy top, and at that point, you win the game. So this is a fun twist on the original Monopoly. It's a lot of fun.